Hello, welcome to my channel, A Budgeting Wife. And if you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and notification bell so you are notified that I am budgeting. Before I get started, if you're a returning subscriber, thank you for coming back to budget with me and support me during this financial journey as I navigate through how to make my money stretch through the month. And to all of my viewers, I hope after this video, you will consider subscribing. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. We are going to be closing out our week 3 and setting up week 4. So as you all can see, I have been writing in all my actual totals. So we are about to start with our income section right here. So we are going to be looking at January's paycheck budget tracker for the week of the 15th through the 21st. So let's go ahead and calculate our income that we did receive for this week. So we got $265.57 plus $412, $48 plus 30 plus 26. That gives us a income total of $734.05. Okay, so the bills that we had to cover this week was green light. I budgeted $4.99, but 6 cents came out. The lights was on budget. Apple Carrot was on budget. Netflix was on budget. Apple Storage was on budget. Half of the card note was on budget. Ford was on a budget. The Cardinal was on budget, and water they took out this week on the 21st at $6.99. That was the only thing that was not budgeted for this week. So we are going to add up all of our bills to see what we got for the week. Okay, so as you all can see, we did get a bill total of $564.36. So we are going to take $734.05. We are going to subtract $564.36, which leaves us with $169.69. Okay, so we are going to go ahead and move into the envelopes. And we had a leftover for week 3 at $169.69. Okay, so for our envelopes this week, we had gas, and it came out at $58.85. Household did not receive anything. I did not receive anything. Daughter, son did not receive anything. Our miscellaneous did receive $5, and food out did get $25.84. This is what happens when you have nothing planned, no meal planned, and you don't feel like cooking. So yeah, car wash, we did not get a car wash this week, so we're going to skip that. And we are going to add up all of our variable expenses for week 3, which was $58.85 for gas. Then we have $5 for food for miscellaneous, and then we had $25.84 for our food out. So that gave us an envelope total for week 3 of January, $89.69. $69, girl. $69. Okay, now we are going to go ahead and get our $169.69, and we're going to subtract $89.69. That gives us a leftover of $80. So we are not doing any sinking funds this week. So we're just going to go ahead and move that $80 over here to our extra savings. So I am about to go ahead and calculate our rollover for 1 and 2, and I will be back. Okay, so I did go ahead and figure out what we will be rolling over for week 4. So for rollover number 1, we are rolling over $36.40, and for rollover number 2, we are rolling over $43.60. So we are going to go ahead and do the math and make sure that that comes up to $80, which it do. So our savings total was $80 for the week, and we have nothing left over. So this is how week 3's paycheck budget tracker is looking like. I believe we did pretty good for this week, considering that I didn't have nothing planned, so we had to go out to eat. And other than that, we are still in the positive, so that is a good thing. When you are in the positive, you are good. So let's go ahead and set up week 4 of January. Okay, so we are looking at January's paycheck budget tracker for week 4 of January, which consists of the 22nd through the 28th, which today is the 22nd. So let's go ahead and get started with our income section. But first, before we start, let me go ahead and look at my calendar, because I want to make sure that everything is in order. So let's see, calendar, we have the 21st has already gone. Today the 22nd. So this is my last week of January, and this starts my February week. So we have the 29th through the 4th of February. So let's go ahead and go back to our paycheck budget tracker. Okay, so we are going to be starting in our income section. So the income, if you guys don't know, if you're new here, I do not disclose where my income comes from. I just disclose the amount of income I do receive, and I do not disclose the full amount of rent I pay. I just disclose the amount that I am responsible for. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get started with week 4's income. So we have rollover number 1 budgeted at $36.40. Rollover number 2 at $43.60. Source number 4, $312, and source number 4, $135.15. So let's go ahead and add up all of these incomes. So I have $36.40 plus $43.60 plus $312 plus $135.15. I'm sorry if you guys could hear the kids outside. They're being so loud, and my window's open. I'm trying to let it air out, and let me go ahead and close the window. One second. I do apologize for that. Those kids outside be loud. Okay, so I did get a income total for week 4 of $527.15. Okay, so the bills that we have to cover this week is renter's insurance at $23.24, car nut at $20.75, and then I have my Discover bill that I would like to pay at $103. I did have the water listed up here, but they took it out this week, so I went ahead and erased it and took it off of this week's paycheck budget tracker. So let's go ahead and add up all our bills this week. We have $23.24 plus $20.75 plus $103. That gives us a bill total of $146.99. So we are going to take our income total, which was $527.15, and we are going to subtract $146.99. That gives us a leftover of $380.16. So I am going to go ahead and bring that down to our week 4's envelope, which is $380.16. So this week is going to be a busy week for me. I do have to go to class this week. So I am going to be bumping up this gas to $50 for this week. That should give me a full tank, and I should be able to ride on that tank for this whole week straight without refilling again. I like to try to fill up my tank once a week and just play it week by week with the gas. So by me going to class this week, I am going to be going out to eat. I don't think I'm going to pack a lunch. I don't want to pack a lunch, but I might pack a lunch. So I'm just going to budget $15 anyways. And if I pack a lunch, I pack a lunch. So the household is not getting anything. I'm not getting anything. Daughter's not getting anything. Son don't need anything. Miscellaneous, nothing. My car wash. I need to check the weather in my area to see whether or not it's going to be raining anytime soon. At least like it can't rain for at least 2 weeks. So I'm not going to go wash my car if it's going to rain next week. So I'm just going to have to go ahead and ride around looking all muddy and dirty until the weather clears up, and in order for me to go ahead and get my car washed. So I am going to be looking at that weather. So I am going to still budget for it, but if I don't use it, I don't use it. So we have $10 for the car wash. Let's go ahead and add up the envelopes for week 4. Okay, so we are going to go ahead and add up our envelopes. So we have 50 plus 15 plus 10. That gives us a envelope total of $75. Okay, so we are going to go ahead and take our 380.16 and we are going to subtract our $75. That gives us a leftover of $305.16. Okay, so we have a leftover of $305.16. So I am going to go ahead and bring that up to our sinking funds. $305.16. Okay, so by this being the end of my month, which is January, I want to go ahead and fill some sinking funds. But before I do that, I'm going to work down here in our extra savings. So what I do is for my checking account, I put the change in there. So we have 16 cents remaining for change. So I'll go ahead and put that in my savings account at my credit union. And then I do want to start February off with $200. So that leaves us with, subtract 200, subtract 16 cents. That leaves us with $105 that we can distribute to our sinking funds, which is very, very, very nice and a blessing as well. So I need to decide how I'm going to distribute this $105 to my sinking funds this week. So my main sinking funds I would like to get done as far as start going on. My car maintenance, I do want to get that going. So that's my number one. Car maintenance is number one. Car insurance deductible. I just have a CID as abbreviated car insurance deductible. My car insurance deductible is $2,500. Let me let you guys know how much I have in there already. Let's see. Let me see. I have $2,040 in my car insurance deductible. I'm subtract $2,500. So I need $460 in order for us to go ahead and stop contributing to car insurance deductible. So I am going to have that as number 2. And then family fun. I do want to go to a water park for the summer. So I'm going to have that number 3. I'm trying to save at least $500 so we can go ahead and go to maybe like not Soak City or like somewhere in that area. We went to Raging Waters like a couple of years ago, so that was pretty fun. A little family outing. That was pretty cool. So I want to go ahead and get something done for the summertime. I don't want to be sitting in the house, but I know I am because it'd be so hot in the summertime. I live in Southern California, so yeah. Okay, so we have 105 left. Okay, so for number 4, I want to go ahead and do gifts and holidays because we be going through holidays and I want to make sure, you know, we have things going. Okay, let's see. Number 5 I want is my education because I do graduate at the end of this year. So I want to go ahead and get something done as far as like maybe a photo shoot or something. Christmas is going to be number 6, and then moving will be number 7. So I have listed these in order that are important to me. I do want to, I might go ahead and put emergency down just because. So we'll see. So we have $105 to work with. Let's go ahead and do 20, 40, 60, 81. I know I want to put 20 towards car maintenance. I want to put 20 towards car insurance deductible. Number 3, I want to put $20 towards, so that's already $60. So let's subtract 60. That gives us $45. So 10, 20, 30, 40. Okay, so we can do 10, 20, 30, 40. And then we are going to put $5 in our emergency. So we will put $5 towards our emergency. So this should give us $105. Let's go ahead and check our math. So we have 20 plus 20 plus 10, 20, 30, 40 plus 40 plus 20 plus 5. That gives us $105 going towards sinking funds this week, which is awesome. It's always awesome to, as far as like, you know, low income and having over $100 get put towards savings is nice. So we have 305. 16, we are going to subtract 105. That gives us $216 remaining. So we have 216 cents. Did I say $216? Yeah, I think I did. We have 216 cents. Remain $200.16. So we have nothing for extra debts. And we are going to go ahead and put this down here, which is a savings total of $200.16 with 0 remaining. Okay, so let's go ahead and double check my math. So we have a bill total for week 4 of $146.99. We have a envelope total of $75. We have a sinking fund total of $105, and we have a savings total of $200.16. That gives us our income total, which everything has balanced out and zeroed out of our account. So this is how week 4 is looking. I am pretty excited about this week. We are going into a new month and I'm just ready to go this year. Thank you all so much for stopping by to budget with me. I really do appreciate it so much. And I will be back at the end of this week to go ahead and actually put in these numbers and go ahead and budget once again. Until next time, you guys, I want you all to take care. Bye-bye.